The week on a really nice note here across the state line. We're seeing an abundance of sunshine from our river cam provided by Eldridge Roofing, and we're looking at those very calm conditions out there courtesy of a ridge of high pressure. But that high pressure ridge actually brought us some pretty cold numbers overnight and into the wee hours of the morning. In fact, some of us bottoming out near 23 degrees. That was you, Rochelle. You were actually the coldest spot on the map. We were 26 in Rockford this morning. We had the upper 20s in Janesville, right around the freezing mark in Monroe today, with Galena bottoming out at 26. We're at 27 in Sterling and Rock Falls, with the lower 30s down to the south and east in DeKalb. But tonight, not quite as cold, as we will start to see some of that cloud cover increasing from the west overnight tonight and through much of the day tomorrow. Now, due to that sunshine today and those light winds, boy, it was nice and comfy outside. It managed to reach 54 degrees, still below the norm for this time of year. We should be around 59, but again, nowhere near that record high of 81 set back in the year 2023. Now, our max storm tracker is coming up mainly dry as we go into the 5 o'clock hour, but you can certainly see some of those very thin high clouds kind of working their way in from the west, all in association with the disturbance sitting just off to our south, and that's actually bringing some light rain just to the west of the St. Louis area. And we're still dealing with some of those lake effect rain showers moving in across parts of western Michigan, and of course rain still moving out towards the upstate New York and Pennsylvania due to that area of low pressure that we saw and dealt with earlier this week. Now, that high pressure over us this morning brought us the cold temperatures, but it also brought us those light to calm winds today. And I do think those winds are going to be staying relatively light overnight tonight and into early tomorrow morning. Right now, most of us are sitting in the lower half of the 50s. We're at the upper 40s in Freeport, 53 in Monroe and Galena, Sterling, Rock Falls dipping down to 52. We're at 54 in Janesville, 51 degrees in DeKalb, and at RFD we're looking at mostly sunny skies of 53 degrees on the board for us with that calm wind, but those dew points are dropping into the upper 20s. So yes, it is very dry out there, and that means temperatures will be dropping very quickly once that sun sets at 6 o'clock tonight. So again, heading out to any high school football games, kickoff around 7 o'clock. Mostly clear skies, will be into the mid 40s. So again, if you're up in the bleachers, you're up in the stands, definitely want to dress accordingly with the blankets and the hoodies and maybe the hand warmers. By halftime, we're looking at 41 degrees. And then by the time we're getting ready to do Frenzy Plus around 10:30 on our streaming platforms, our temperatures will be dipping into those upper 30s. So again, mostly clear tonight, not as cold. More clouds move in for your Saturday. Can't rule out a couple of sprinkles, although I do think the vast majority of us will stay on the drier side of things. More sunshine returns by Sunday. It's also going to be a little bit warmer. In fact, we will see those daytime highs reach the lower 60s, and then those rain chances increase next week. For tonight, though, we're looking at mostly clear skies. Light winds will dip down to a low of 33 degrees. And for your Saturday, we'll see a high of 54 degrees, slightly below the average for this time of year, with a mix of sunshine and clouds. And again, we can't rule out a couple of those light sprinkles. Hour by hour timecast, again, walking you out through tonight. Nice and dry for the football games or many outdoor activities that you have tonight. Again, waking up with some cloud cover early tomorrow morning. Saturday, calling for mostly cloudy skies. Again, mainly dry, but a few sprinkles can't be ruled out. And then as we go into our Sunday, it looks like some of that moisture will get shunted out of here. And we're looking at more sunshine with highs back into those low 60s, along with those easterly winds. 7-day forecast calls for overnight lows in the upper 30s by Sunday morning, but it looks like Sunday afternoon will be the warmest of the next 7 days as we top out near 61. We're back into the upper 50s on Monday with a few isolated showers for Tuesday and Wednesday. Highs are a little bit cooler with mostly cloudy skies. We're back in the mid 50s with overnight lows in the middle to upper 30s, and then we're trending just a little bit drier by the end of next week. Here's a live look outside from Beloit. Benchmark exterior sky cam. Nice blue sky out there, Sydney, and I actually thought it was a perfect fall day out there today with the lighter winds, all that sunshine out there. It was really nice to be outside.
Yeah, I've said this before. I don't care how cold it is if it looks beautiful out there. And I mean, it didn't feel that overly cold. It was just perfect.
The sunshine made all the difference.
It really did. Well, coming up